Hey guys, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I have here a ill Mr. Heater Buddy. These are the portable Mr. Heater Buddies with the ceramic element. Now these are what are considered a catalytic heater. They are considered safe for indoor use, for camping and whatever. And this is what we use in our Sari shop for heating our store. This one here is a spare that someone gave us because it quit working. And what I'm going to cover is a very common problem with the heater buddies and a very uncommon, or maybe I should say not as well known solution to prevent it from ever happening in the first place. Now this one is really sick. I'm going to open the propane and I'm going to try to press the pilot light on top. You can hear gurgling. I don't know if you can hear the gurgling sounds. But let's watch that. I have to prime the hose. There's gurgling noises. It'll take me a minute to prime that line. Can you hear the gurgling? It's a sputtering, gurgling sound. Now, can you see that flame? It's an unhealthy flame. And it's not strong, and it's sputtering. See it flickering? That's because the pores, the orifice, is plugged up with gunk. What happens is these heater buddies, when hooked up to a 20-pound cylinder, instead of the small canister, will clog up with gunk that comes from the tank. Now, I don't know why it is that a 20-pounder has gunk in it, but see, this isn't even heating the, thermocouple. It's not reaching the thermocouple properly to heat it. I don't know. Okay, there. We do have a flame, but it's flickering really bad. Now, if I turn this on, it's going to be very, very unsteady. Okay? We cannot get a good flame. We don't get a steady pilot. It's horrible. And I don't know if you can hear the hissing. Right? Well, there, it just put itself out. Hear it? It's really messed up. It's plugged. So what happens is these 20-pounders gunk up your heater buddy. And I have two of these that, well, one actually an insect plugged up, so I can't, that's a whole different story. I haven't been able to get that one fixed. But I have one of these that I used in my motorhome in New York that has the same issue. It stopped working on me one day, so I bought another one. I couldn't figure out why. Now, years later, I found out how to prevent that. Very simple fix. If you're using the little tiny canister that screws into the side, don't worry about it. They're clean. They're made for this. You'll never have a problem. But if you're using the hose and connected to a 20-pound cylinder, you will have an issue if you don't have this. I learned just recently, actually, that these require a fuel filter to filter all that gunk out from getting inside your heater buddy. And that's all you need right there, people, to save yourself an $89 heater from going bad on you within a year or two. Within one season, very often, these things will plug up and you hear the gurgling noise and you can't get a proper flame, can't get a proper pilot, and you will not get the heater to stay on anymore. That's because you weren't using a filter on your 20-pound tank. Very, very simple fix. Let me open this up and show it to you. There's the filter out of the box. It comes with a little protective thing here on the end. You got to peel it off. A little piece of rubber. That you can throw away. And then you've got the filter. Now, I'm going to make sure my can is off. Now what you got to do is take your hose off from the end of the Mr. Heater Buddy. From here. This is the adapter hose that you can buy. And I'll put links down below in the description where you can buy the hose, which can go to your 20-pound cylinder, and the filter, so you'll never have to worry about replacing your heater body every 1 or 2 years. It'll save you $89 every year or two just by this little filter. This simply goes right in there. So from your propane canister to your filter, I gotta do this off camera because it's awkward. I'm gonna screw this in so I don't cross thread it. Oh wait, am I gonna get it? No. I gotta be careful I don't cross thread it because we're putting brass into aluminum. I'll be right back. Now first you want to put this end into your heater buddy. Alright, so that will go in here. Be very careful, take your time, and don't cross thread it. Just take it easy. You gotta push in to get past the gasket. Make sure you don't get this on crooked. You do not want to cross thread that and wreck the threads. Okay, see now it's screwing in. Make it snug, but don't torque it down too hard. You don't want to wreck your gasket. Now the tricky part is to get this one on. We're putting brass into aluminum. Okay, sorry about the backlighting, but it is what it is. There's a window there. Now you got to push it in. Always put this on here first, because this spins in your hand. This won't. You'll never get this other one on if you put this on here first. You'll never get it on. Feed this on here. And again, make sure you don't cross thread. You're putting brass into aluminum, so you don't want to cross thread this. I might have to shut off the camera and come back. I want to make sure I get this right. There, I got it. Be very, very, very careful. Take your time and get the feel for that, and make sure you don't cross thread it. Now, your heater body is prepared to safely run on a 20-pound cylinder for years to come without damage. That's all there is to it to hook that up. Now I'm going to attempt to clean this and see if I can get it back into service or not, but otherwise I'll have to get a new one. But I will absolutely always use the filter from now on to make sure that I don't lose another heater buddy before it's time. This is most of the failures in these, from my understanding online and from my own experience and from people I know. Almost all the times these fail is because that nozzle gets gunked up from not having a filter and a 20-pound tank. Alright, I'll put links on the description for the filter and a hose that'll go to your heater buddy. Now, got the hose, got the filter. I'm going to show you how this works properly for years and years to come. Turn on the pilot. I might have to purge the line a minute. I have to open the valve. We got a clean, stable pilot light. Shouldn't take but a few seconds. And we got good heat. I'll just turn it on real quick. All good. Now this is the heater from our store. Alright. It takes a minute to flare up and heat that ceramic. And then the flame will actually go away. Those of you who are familiar with these know that. And then it's going to turn red, but we don't have to wait that long. There it is. Now this will run for years to come like this, as long as you have the filter on here and you're using the 20-pound cylinders. That's the way to go, guys. There it is. Check the links down below. I want to turn that off, that's hot. Check the links down in the description where to get the filter and the hoses. And hope this helps somebody. This absolutely, if people didn't know about this, it's going to save you hundreds and hundreds of dollars over your lifetime if you use the heater buddies. So please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. Well, maintaining your own equipment, self-sufficiency to some extent. Talk to you all later. Oh, hit that bell icon and get notifications of uploads.